In the previous video, we have discussed that we will be learning the admin panel. We are going to create our custom admin panel, but before going there, I want to make our user a custom user. Okay, normally this is a user that can log in with the help of username and password, but in the big companies like Facebook and Google, the user used to log in with his email and password, but by default Django does not provide us to log in with email and password. So we want to make a custom user that can log in using our email and password. Okay, for that we are going to create a custom user manager. So we create a class custom user manager that inherits our base user manager. And if we create a user, okay, simply create create user. Okay, create user, then the user must have email and password. Okay, he also have email or anything, but we will give a password by default is equal to none, and give up extra fields like he have something like location or something like that. Okay, these are the extra fields that a user can have. Okay, so email is equals to sub dot normalize email. The normalize method will simply check if there is @ and the domain name or anything or not. Okay, normalize email will check the given string is actually an email or not. Okay, and user is equals to self dot model and keep email equals to email, and also give extra fields to the user. Okay, and we want to user dot set password to password. And what will this set password will do? The set password will make the password like if we give the password of is equal to testing 321, then it will make it is equals to something like that in the hash form. Okay, it will hash the password. Okay, set password will hash the password. After that, we are going to save the user and return the user. After making the necessary changes, we will return the user. After that, what if the user is super user? Okay, def create super user. Okay, the super user also have to log in using email and password rather than username and password. We will make the password is none and also give some extra fields to the super user. Okay, and we want to extra fields dot set default and is staff equals to staff true. We are making our super user by default of staff. Okay, we are making our super user staff, and we are making him a super user. Okay, super user true by default. Okay, we are making him a staff as a super user, and if any case our extra fields dot get is staff is false. Okay, is not true. If our extra fields means if due to any cases if our super user doesn't have the permission of his staff, then we will raise our value error. Okay, saying that super user must have is staff equals to true. Okay, and we will do the same thing with our super user. Okay, is super user, and if it is not true, we will say is super user is equals to true. And after that, our super user should also have all the properties of the normal user as well as the property of the super user. Okay, to make it, we'll simply return self dot create user and give him an email and password as well as some extra fields. Don't forget to give this a double curly bracket because it is a query set. Okay, or dictionary type. And here is our user and it's our normal user. Okay, we were making that. It have all the properties of the user as well as we have to give him by email which equals to models dot email field and unique equals to true. Okay, and also give username field is equals to what will be his username. It will be email, it will be his username, and required fields will be nothing. Okay, after that we are going to create objects which equals to custom user manager. That means the user has the properties of this thing. Okay, after making these necessary changes, we simply migrate it. Okay, make migrations, migrate. Okay, after migrating, simply clear and simply do python manage .py create super user. Okay, now it's asking me for email in order to demo@gmail.com. Okay, email is already taken because I have already created the with the same email. Okay, and I want to create a super user next time, but in this way you can create a super user or you can create a user on the basis of this. In the next video we will learn how to not to use this user registration form. We will simply use forms dot form to create a user registration. Okay, we won't use these things to register our user. Okay, this much for today.